So as far as the weather goes, we've had a glimpse of early spring, right? Some of those 50-degree days where you're ditching the coat and you're saying, okay, I think I'm ready for the warmer weather. Then March hits and bam, you're like, what happened? But we know in Colorado, March, one of the snowiest months of the year. So we prepare ourselves, we understand what's coming our way. And I am so grateful that March is here. Tell you why. I have not made my Thai peanut noodle soup just yet this winter. And I'm thinking, why hasn't this been on rotation all winter long? So it's okay, the snow, the cold, bring it on, because I need to make this soup a couple times before summer settles in. Such a great soup with amazing flavors coming out of it. Real simple too, and you can do this in the crock pot, in the oven, on the stove. Turns out perfect every time. So what we're doing here is I have sauteed a pound of ground pork. That's gonna be the base of this recipe. Into this I added in some ginger, some garlic, some other spices that I'll include in the recipe. Now, after I have done all this in the Dutch oven, this is where the flavor piling on happens, all right? I am doing some raw sweet potato, just diced up over there, some peanut butter, creamy, smooth peanut butter, and then I have some Thai red chili paste. All of this, dumping it right on in. It is so easy. And because you're probably going to be skiing a lot this month, you want something that's easy, right, to prep maybe in the crock pot before you get back from a busy day of skiing or sledding. Now I just have some broth. Real simple, whatever you have on hand, anything is going to work for this. Pouring it right on in. And then we are totally kicking up the flavors with coconut milk. You guys, I cannot say enough about how much this is going to pair perfectly with the sweet potato and the pork. All the good stuff from that can of coconut milk going right into the pot here. All right, stirring this together, then I'm gonna cover this up and put it in the oven for a few hours. I can't really babysit this on the stove today. That's why you may wanna do this in the crock pot if you're just gonna go to work. But I'm just gonna leave this in the oven for a couple hours while I get some stuff done around the house. Then I'm gonna take it out of the oven and I'm gonna get my immersion blender right in here and I'm gonna blend it all up until everything is smooth and creamy. If you like a chunkier soup, by all means, just keep something in there to have some more of the textures in your soup. Then I'm gonna add in the ramen noodles. You can use regular noodles, ramen noodles, whatever. These are quick cook ramen noodles, and I'm gonna put them in there and let those noodles just soak up all that soupy goodness. Guys, I'm telling you, this soup is slurp worthy, it's that good. To end the soup on the very top, I'm throwing on some fresh cilantro and lime juice. And this is where it really seals the deal. That lime juice and cilantro brightens up the soup, brightens up all the flavors. You can use a spoon for this soup, you can use chopsticks, you can use a fork. Really whatever you like to use when you're normally eating soup like this, like a noodle soup. But I absolutely love this recipe and I'm so happy that summer hasn't hit yet, that deep spring hasn't hit yet, because that means we can have this soup on rotation for a couple more weeks. All right, find this recipe at COPork.org and don't forget to follow us on social media at Colorado Pork Producers Council.